wake up, everybody. It's your girl, Sophie Soph, back here on Sophia's Football Talk. As we're going to be doing weekly, yet another transfer stream. This time, of course, focusing still on Man United related news. And damn, there's been a lot of stuff that we have to talk about. But before we talk about the transfer news, I kind of want to address a big one after the Brighton loss, where Ruben Amorim went completely ballistic towards the players. Let's just say tables were flipped, chairs were thrown, and tears were shed. So we shall talk about that. Of course, make sure that you give this video here a big thumbs up because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for new people to see and for new people to react to. We are on the road to 10K subscribers, so join the family and, of course, consider as well becoming an SFT member by clicking on this link right here, which is pinned in the chat. Another way to support the channel and help it growing even further, you get customized badge next to your name, customized emojis, exclusive content if you choose the one tier list. But yeah, another way to support the channel. So do consider that. And yeah, let's get into it. So, I mean, Man United. Man United. The transfer window is about to close in about what? Less than 2 weeks now. We are in a little bit of trouble. That's all I'm gonna say. A little bit of a trouble. Especially after that loss to, like I said, Brighton. We need to make sure that we get it all sorted. Right now, as things are looking like, it's looking a little bit sour. It's looking a little bit sour with these performances, I should say, 100%. Um, this was, I believe, reported by UTD Menace, I think it was. Let me double check here. UTD Menace. Let's see here. Yes, so, damn. Obviously, Ruben Amorim was hella annoyed after and rightfully so, after the loss against Brighton, as I mentioned. So he reported by UTD Menace, I have to end up basically a fan who might know some stuff, is what this person is claiming to do. But this person did tweet hours ago. Ruben Amorim unleashed a rage in the dressing room after the Brighton defeat of biblical proportions. Tables were flipped over, chairs kicked, and every player was made aware that they either shape up or F off. His temper was so bad, tears were shed, and players were silent. I hope he went on this. Like, I generally do hope this is true, and I think probably is. Like, this guy, obviously, he did tell us maybe this Man United team might be the worst ever. And to be fair, especially when it comes to the Premier League era, yes, it is pretty bad. We are the worst team ever, 100%. If we don't sort our ish together, then yeah, you can consider it. So I rather him going ballistic, going mad at them, um, in the dressing room, like to their face, instead of him having to like kind of out somebody and be like, okay, this player is that, da, 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 da. Like, no, I rather that. And hopefully he gets the proper backing so that some of these players actually do end up leaving. Because let's be honest, a lot of them will not cut it at Man United. They will never make it. We have ended up putting up a proper, like, what should I say, like a type of environment where players can actually be able to just not care. And I don't want that no more. I want players to care about this club. I want this club to be amazing again. That's what I want. And I hope we can get there, but we won't be able to do so unless we change this entire culture from top to bottom. So, yeah, big up to Broderick. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, let's talk about, before we talk about incomings, let's talk about some outcomings, outgoings, I should say, with players potentially leaving Man United. So, of course, Rashford, we know um, Broski has been linked with the move away from Man United with the loan permanently, yada, yada, yada. Hasn't played for Man United in over a month. And will he be ended up playing every anytime soon? No, I've been saying we probably won't see Rashford in a Man United kit any like at all. Um, but there were links that he might go to Milan. Milan, I think that one is maybe at the table. The ones that are left there is basically Barcelona and Dortmund. Reported by Tuan Marti says Marcus Rashford's camp had meeting with Barca's director Deco today. It took place in Lisbon. Reports say Barcelona are keen on signing Rashford and is open to the move, but depends on exits uh, of the likes of Eric Garcia between Como and Girona and Ansu Fati's situation because he's been completely left out of that Barcelona squad. Dortmund are also still there. So, as y'all can see, we're trying to figure out that whole situation, but there's also been other reports saying that Rashford might even stay. That might actually be another option. Yes, going to Barca or going to Dortmund, most likely. But then the third option could be him ending up staying at the end of all of this. And it's like, for me, I don't think there's any way back for Marcus Rashford after this. It just isn't. Obviously, Ruben Amorim doesn't rate him. So I think the board will completely fail him if we end up still keeping Rashford for another 5 6 months like that. That we are in big trouble if that happens. In big, 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 big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble, in the words of Jose Mourinho. Um, yes. So I'll definitely update you guys for sure, but we probably will hear something. I think this week, obviously, as there's, 2 weeks left. I just think that this week might be very pivotal. And the same goes for what is happening right now with Garnacho, because Garnacho is linked with not just a move to Napoli, but a move to Chelsea as well. Reported by Gaston Dul, I think that's how you pronounce it, says Chelsea are expected to make a bid for Alejandro Garnacho in the coming days. And then Gaston, the same person also said it's very likely that Alejandro Garnacho will leave Man United during this transfer window. Napoli is a team pushing the most, and they've made an offer of 45 million, I believe, pounds. For me, I've been very honest with you guys. I've said if we're gonna let him go, then I would want at least, and I say at least 55 million pounds, at least minimum. Um, yeah, and I don't want him to go to Chelsea. I don't actually, to be fair. I no. I don't want that to be the case. I don't want to give him to a direct rival, no matter or however, whatever you feel about the guy. I still don't want him to go to a direct rival. Respectfully, I don't. So I think if he's gonna go, then generally I believe going to a Napoli will probably be the best move for you. They are in a title race, even though I still am gonna back, of course, Inter to go ahead and do it. But they are in a title race, of course. He is what, half Argentinian, and obviously, of course, Napoli, with Diego Maradona, there's that Argentina tie there. So it could make sense. And Antonio Conte is very much after Garnacho. He wants him. Okay, you see how Scott McTominay is cooking for Napoli in Serie A. So I won't be for me. I do think that Garnacho probably would do very well. I Y'all know me. I was super gassed about him when he broke through, when he ended up breaking through from the academy. And but unfortunately, I do think that he might be a bit too gassed about his own hype. Like he made a name for himself. Big up to him. Like I'm not taking that away from the kid, not at all. But I do think that he's gotten a bit too like you know a bit too on top of his high horse. Like get off your high horse, respectfully. But either way, I do think maybe leaving and going to Napoli would probably be a very smart move for him right now. And with going to Chelsea, I don't know how smart of that move that might be. Yes, the wingers, they have a lot of wingers. They have an abundance of wingers. But then when you really look at it, some of the wingers that they have not really been pulling up any trees at all. Pedro Neto, I was jealous when Chelsea got him, but has he really been cooking? Not at all. Mudrik, we already know what he's going through with his, whole doping scandal and yada yada yada. Might be innocent, we don't know. But either way, won't see him playing anytime soon. And Zhao Felix, does he really get any sniff? No. Nkunku is rumored to leave, but Dueke don't always play. And Jane Sancho, like, is getting more and more playtime, of course, but like they are lacking. So I hear that the more I think about it, but I just feel like I don't think I'm should go to Chelsea. I think go to Napoli. You're in a title race. It's one game a week. Go and do something. You know, lovely culture, great city. Like go. I don't know. Like I don't see why you wouldn't go to Napoli. But hey, either way, also reported by Sky Sports in regards to Garnacho, Man United have lowered their demands for Alejandro Garnacho in talks with Napoli, according to Sky in Italy. Man United are said to have come down from their initial asking price after holding talks on Tuesday, and are now open to doing business at around 55 million pounds. I've been saying 55 million pounds minimum. I'm completely fine with. To be fair, I would want to get a lot more, but I'll take 55 million and we move. If it's gonna be that he goes to Chelsea, then I need them to hella overpay. Because what they did to us in regards to um Mason Mount, I will never forgive. I will never forgive our board for doing that and for us to give him that number 7 shirt. I will never forgive the former board for doing that. Never. Luckily, a lot of them have, of course, they let halas, bye bye. But that was a whole lot of madness for us to do that. Yeah. I remember head loss and in record time. Yep. Hopefully, indeed in record time. That can be beneficial. So, in regards to incoming, so Patrick Dorgu from Lecce, that's the player that we've been linked with who can play what? Left wing back. I think he can also play as a right winger. So very versatile in terms of that. Fabrizio Romano tweeted uh, not that long ago that Man United had direct meeting with Lecce to discuss Patrick Dorgu today with the mission in Milano. No agreement on the fee yet. Lecce want 40 million euros package and Man United start from 30 million. Napoli also remain keen on Dorgu, open to letting him stay on loan at Lecce. Uh, so yeah, looks to be that might be sorting itself out. I mean, if I imagine though, if now I feel like Napoli, I'll be petty. Why am I going after like one of our links. Why can't I leave us alone? I believe he's also been linked with the move to Inter. I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all, lie to y'all, and say that I know a lot about the guy. No, I never heard, I never knew that this guy existed until we were linked with him. I was like Kiki Palmer in this clip right here. Okay, that's kind of the type of energy that I was having. If I can freaking find the clip, where the hell is that clip? There it is.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Literally, that's how I be feeling. Cause I'm starting. He could be walking down the street and I wouldn't know a thing. Literally, that's the setting strategy. Y'all know me. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to y'all. I watch Serie A. I watch almost every Inter game, but I don't really be like often watching like the game to focus on the opponent's players. I'm focusing on Inter. What are Inter doing? Well, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes might pique my interest and every now and then, but no Patrick Dorgu from Lecce. Big up to him. Big up to him. If he comes to Man United, then hey, we shall do our due diligence with some more research. But right now, I ain't got much to tell y'all other than we've been linked with him and we will see whether or not he joins Man United. That's all I can give y'all at this stage. That's all I can give y'all. Big up Jordan. Hope you're doing well. Big up to you. Subscribe to Jordan's channel. And big up to my broski from another Mumski, Eddie. Hope we're doing well. Says, hey, Sofia, dropping a like and listening in the background. Come on now. Pew, 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 pew. Make sure you do subscribe to his channel as well, as he is, a regular guest on this channel for sure. Big up to you. I definitely need to hit you up for to join another show, maybe a preview or reaction if you're free. So we'll talk soon, broski. We'll talk soon. But yeah, reported by Chris Wheeler, Man United are expected to move for a new striker in capital letters before the end of the transfer window. If Garnacho, Rashford, or Maino leave before deadline day. United have drawn up a list of striker targets. Brentford's Brian Mbeumo, Wolves' Mateus Cunha, Ipswich Liam Delap, and Lille's Jonathan David are all being tracked by club scouts. So, when it comes to the names that I mentioned, the one that I probably want the most, I was thinking like Brian Mbeumo. I would really love him, but it depends on the fee. But I think the one that would suit our team to a T, like a proper glove, not the glove that OJ Simpson allegedly did or did not use, but an actual glove, proper fit. These hands right here, these small little baby hands right here, that would be Mateus Cunha from Wolverhampton. That guy, he might need to work a little bit on the attitude because he kind of been moving a little bit all over the place. Got himself match banned for, breaking somebody's glasses. What was it? Was it when they played Brighton? I think it was. It was like maybe one of the Brighton coaches. He just like boom, and I'm like, yeah, I wear glasses, so I know the significance of me having my glasses, because that sucks when they get broken. Like I bought some new pairs on the way, so you gonna see me stunting on these, you know, around here, because it's important, changing up the look. So I say all this to say he might, I believe that he did actually offer to pay for a new pair. So big up to him for that. But don't touch a man's glasses. Don't no glasses. That's a low blow. Breaking somebody's glasses. That is a low blow. Could do everything else, but my glasses. How am I going to see? Either way, I still would want him though, so hopefully he can fix up the attitude portion of him. But I do think that technically, where he can play as, either tens, he can also play as a false nine. Like the guy is very versatile, and also for me, a bit more eye candy to OT. I need it. I need it. Beautiful man. Mashallah. Oh, mashallah. But to be fair, I'm actually focusing on the footballing ability, and the guy can play ball. He can play ball. So I do think that this will be a great signing, but we have to wait and see. There's been reports saying that he has kind of verbally agreed, to sign a new contract for Wolves, but then he hasn't signed it, and then he's, also been sought after by Arsenal. He might go there. I don't know, but I hope, Jim, that is somebody that you should be aware of could leave Wolves by the end of this transfer window. That can happen. They are in a little bit of a relegation battle, relegation scrap, but they do still have brought in Jörgisland Larsen, so I do think they'll be like just about okay. But that still is an amazing player. That if you do leave, they will feel it. But I'm just saying he will add something to a lot of the top six teams, and I hope he go to us. I think he would cook. I think he would be wonderful. So out of the names that I mentioned, like Brian Obama, Matthias Cunha, Liam Delap, and Jonathan David, Cunha is the one that I would love to get because of the versatility, the technical ability, and also I do think that he has that athleticism as well. So yeah, I think he could be great. But we have to wait and see. We have to 100% wait and see. But yeah, we are, moving. And I think I'll definitely let you guys know if we hear, not if, but when we hear anything in regards to um, I lost my train of thought. When Alejandro Garnacho, if he leaves, we already know. I don't think I reported on that yet, but I did mention in my reaction. I think that Anthony will be leaving to join Real Betis, and he has left. So we got it. Here we go. Yesterday, that he joined Real Betis on loan, so that obviously opens up for us to get some other players. And now that if Garnacho leaves or Rashford, it is pretty huge, having two academy prospects leave in the same window, two like big. I mean, especially Rashford, a big character in the dressing room, leave Man United, that one like from Manchester, local lad. That would be huge. So it definitely sets a precedent for the rest of the team that no one is off limits. Nobody. Like y'all all can get it. I just hope that they actually are responding to properly to the outburst that you know Emery did have after the game. Okay, so it looks to be there might be some updates here. The thing is, though, Fabrizio Romano always, this guy knows the crap out of me. He kind of be milking every single transfer. Like, this is why, like, I more tend to like David Ornstein when he's just like, boom, cash it drops, bomb bust. But sometimes here and there, though, this window, he kind of been doing a little bit of what Fabrizio Romano does with, okay, yeah, especially with the Kobe Mano one. That one I didn't really like, but hey. So Maurizio Romano tweeted about 11 minutes ago, Barca director Deco on meeting for Rashford. So Deco, former Barcelona player, love Deco by the way. He obviously is director for Barca, so he spoke on the meeting with Rashford. He said, we're fully focused on new contracts now. Then, if we can bring in another reinforcement, that would always be welcome. The coach is happy with the squad we have, so any future decision will be later. Is this just to kind of keep people a bit hush hush? I don't know. We have to wait and see. But all I'm saying is Rashford can't, after all of this, end up just staying. We can't. So respectfully, he has to go. How he goes, where he goes, as long as it's not a Premier League team, I don't care. Rest of it, I'm saying good luck. And I hope you do well. Hope you do well. But yeah, there you have it, guys. We're gonna end it here. Just a quick little transfer news, Man United related news show. We try to do this most likely every Tuesday. That's kind of a thing during the transfer window, Man United related news for sure. So make sure that you like this video here on your way out. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as we are on the road to, indeed, 10K subscribers. Consider again becoming a SFT member by clicking on this link that is pinned in the chat, but also linked in the description box. I'll be back tomorrow already to talk about Man United versus Rangers. So make sure that you are there. Okay. Yes, Transfer Tuesday. That's the thing. That's a great one, Broderick. Yes, Transfer Tuesdays. It just works, Mondays break, Tuesdays, because often Mondays be going off. So Tuesdays, that's kind of a nice day to just react to it all. But yeah, Transfer Tuesdays, indeed. So be here same time next Tuesday. But yeah, hope you all have a lovely time wherever you are in the world. If you're watching this on the replay, also like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the preview. Big up to Lumba, just about to wrap up, but just take the replay, and I'll see you tomorrow for the preview for Man United versus Rangers. We better win. I'll see if I can get Eddie on. Big up. Bye.